All right, y'all. We're about to go into some revelations. You know, we all connected in the spirit. And I need to share some things with y'all about my spirit and about connecting with other people in the spirit and what has been revealed. All right. So, there's something going on. It's a graveyard right there. And that's the reason why I'm filming it. Because of what I seen. So, I don't remember everything about this vision. But I do remember some of it. It's a whole graveyard. And people living over here. And let me do a little close up right quick. You see they got something where you can walk. They got a sidewalk all around this graveyard, like in the inside, in the gate. And they go around the whole damn thing. Okay? Now there's some apartments and stuff over here. But I'm about to walk y'all down the street and tell y'all what's going on and show y'all these houses over here. Alright. Now, I'm going to just start out with what I remember. Hopefully it all come to me. But if it don't, I'm going to tell y'all what I can remember. There was an old lady. And this old lady was like offering people jobs or something like that. Hold on, I don't want to get this lady on camera, y'all. But it was something very sinister about this woman's job. I in my spirit, I'm feeling like it was something because she brought me into this office, or it was a building, and it was almost like the lady go around to people's houses with a catalog. But the catalog is almost like she's selling chocolate. You know how the school used to give the kids a little note, like a little catalog book with the chocolates in it and how much it costs, and you can write down the item numbers with the letters and then order it, and then they'll send you the chocolate in boxes, and you usually have to order a large number of them. That's kind of like what this lady had. It's like she had a catalog, but the catalog wasn't of chocolate. The catalog was of women and children that were vulnerable. And like she going around with this catalog and hiring people to help her with this business, and they treat it like an old people home or a foster care service. But the truth is, they're targeting these women and their children for money. And it can fit the narrative when you see that a lot of women are low income. A lot of single mothers and women with children do have low income. So if something was to happen to a single mother and her child, and they end up with her child and something happens to the child, how do we know? What records do we have for those children after they took those children from their mothers? What record do we have of what happened to the mother who didn't have no money or no family to even help her support her baby? And I was like, I got to make this video because of what they tried to do to me. They tried to murder me, and Cynthia Olvera and Joseph Olvera has my child. And they got money. And I ain't seen my baby. But I'm going to calm down because the Lord told me to keep my peace. And I'm going to tell y'all the rest. And what about this graveyard? Sitting in the middle of this neighborhood. So anyway, she took me into this office. And it was almost like she was trying to show me how she operates. But like she didn't really want to show me everything. And so I was like, okay. I went into the office and I seen, when I went into the office, she had a picture of a child on the wall. And she had a picture of this light-skinned woman. And I don't really know. She looked like she could be Hispanic, but I didn't really get a good picture of the lady. But her son looked in mixed, or the baby looked in mixed, almost looked like my child. But I just pray to God that it wasn't. And I pray for that child that I seen picture on that wall. And there was somebody else on the side of her. And I don't know if it was the father or who it was, but they had profiles on them. And they had their pictures up in a plastic plaque, kind of sort of on the wall. But it wasn't like the full plastic plaque. It was like the cheap one that you put a little Polaroid picture in. It don't got no frame. It's just the plastic covering. It was kind of like that. And it was on the wall. And the little boy had on a little hat. And it looked like it was some pictures that they had took of him at school. But they had his picture in this woman's office. And her office was empty, and it looked like a detective's unit. It looked like when you see CSI or, a special victims unit, when they put up the pictures of the victims. And every day they go to the board and they start trying to draw up conclusions about what really happened to the victims. Hold on, y'all. I'm going past this man with this loud ass fucking shit. But anyway. So, I don't got that much time because I got a lot of content that I got to put out. But they was in this unit, but she didn't have the pictures up on the wall as if she was really trying to really figure out what happened to these people. She had their pictures up on the wall as if she was trying to cover up what happened to them. And I took something hot, like a hot iron. I got it out of nowhere. And I put the hot iron over the plaque where the little boy was, that was holding it up on the wall. And the plastic plaque came down and I took the photo. I started to take the photo of the little boy out of the plastic so I could have it. And I wanted to know what happened to him. And the woman said, "Oh, we don't know. They found his body cut up and dismembered." But the Holy Spirit said she was lying. That she did know what happened to the little boy. And then she was over there trying to snatch his photo from me, trying to keep me from figuring it out. And then so I was like, looking at the Hispanic woman up on the wall. She was young. She was beautiful. She looked like she might had a little minimum wage job or $12 hour job somewhere, but not a whole lot. And it was like you just completely say fuck the mother, don't tell the truth about the child. And I ended up, hold on y'all, my stomach is starting to hurt because I'm getting a little riled up, and I am pregnant, I am with child, and I'm walking, and when I'm discussing these things, it's putting stress on my body. Hold on, let me take a few deep breaths. Oh, Jesus. All right, see, I can't even walk too far. I'm finna have to turn around and go back to the house, but I'm trying to get to this park and show y'all this park. But I'ma just lower my tone. But I'm very upset because they tried to murder me in America. And after I saw the operation, Lord, that they doing, it's breaking my heart for God to have shown me and told me that they have done this over 250 times and must have been successful. So I don't believe what the detectives and stuff tell us no more about these women. He needs to go on about his business. I don't believe what they tell us when these women and these children wind up dead and missing. I don't believe a fucking thing. Because I saw what those police officers tried to do to me, and I am pregnant. And I saw who they tried to hire to kill me, and I am pregnant. And I'm tired of this bullshit in America. And that's why I have the video with hundreds of views saying defund all police. But I do appreciate the officers that so-called tried to help me, and I do apologize for the good officers out there who get a bad rap because of the bad ones. And I'm still growing spiritually, but I still stand by what I mean. If the good police cannot stand up for us, then go ahead and defund everybody, and everybody just own your own fucking weapons and tools so we can protect ourselves. Because this is getting fucking ridiculous. You are trafficking women and children in this country, and ain't nobody doing a goddamn thing about it. Let me calm down. It's hurting my stomach. But I wanted to know what happened to this woman. And so I ended up leaving out of her office, and they was acting frantic when I found out that the little boy something had happened to him, and I went off about what happened to him. I was like, what do you mean you found him dismembered? What do you mean, somebody cut him up? And they was trying to lie, say it was a car accident or something. And it was like the Holy Spirit was saying, no, you lying. You lying. You know that y'all had something to do with what happened to that little boy. And there was some Satanist crap going on. And then there are children being murdered. And then they have people who are set up in these so-called places in government to lie about what really happened to these children, knowing that someone are doing these things to these children, and then they're turning around and got these Satanist witch devil hoes that's working as like they detectives and working like they're police, and they're actually working with the criminals and the murderers to make sure that nobody actually finds out what happened to these people. So I left out and I went into somebody's house. As you can see, it's a bunch of little bitty houses. I went into a little bitty house like these houses around, and the door was open, and it was like somebody was in the house. But if I would have got caught in the house, I could have got in trouble. But I was snooping, and it was like I felt a very wicked presence in the house. And I felt like I needed to get out of the house, but it was something that I wanted to see while I was in the house. And when I went in there, everything looked normal. It looked like a normal house. Covers, blankets, couch, all the normal little necessities that older women have. But she was in another room. And the room was not the living room. And I didn't see her, and I heard her voice. And it was like she was a witch. And I hurried up and was like, I gotta get up out of here before she come out that room and see me up in the house. And I ran. And I ran all the way down the goddamn street. And I just kept on going. And I would not look back. And then while I was running, it's a man that went walking down the street, and then he just came back, and all of a sudden he's behind me. Okay, so I'm just he went on about his business. That's good, because I know what's going on out here. But anyway, so when I came running out of her house, I remember seeing a park. And I was running, and I'm pregnant. And I was running with my phone. I'm going to show y'all just how I was running. But I can't run like that. I can't run like that how I was running in the vision. In the vision, now if my life was on the line, I can run like that. But right now, I'm not, threatened to the point where I have to run. So I'm just going to walk. I can't really run normal because I'm pregnant. But in this vision, I was running. So whatever it was that had me running, I was running for real. I was running like I was a damn track star. And I ran into this group of white people. And like a few blacks, maybe some Hispanics. Just people of different ethnicities all kind of running together. But I remember specifically seeing Caucasian males. And I was running with them.